Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue Blanc Rouge. We've got game number 61 tonight. Montreal is in LA to take on the Kings, and we are going to be there to watch. Hopefully, we'll see a good game tonight. And I mean, who knows? It's the last night before the trade deadline. So that's a big thing. Players all over the league being held out. Well, I think a lot of the trades are done, to be honest with you, anyway. Joel Edmondson will be in the lineup tonight. Hopefully, it's a game time decision, but it looks like he'll be in the lineup. Teams are interested in him. So it may be his last game as a Hab. It could be the same thing for Jonathan Drouin, as apparently there's a bit of interest in Drouin. Hard to believe, but and maybe somebody else on the team. So 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon is when the deadline ends. And but if you want to check us out, Pete and I will be on from 2 to 4 tomorrow afternoon to cover that. So hopefully you guys will check that out. And let's see who's here, because right now I got nothing. We got about 10 minutes till puck drop. So unless there's some kind of ceremony, which you never know. So we can talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. So leave me a comment in the chat, but there's only one person here. It is late. I'm not expecting a ton of people, but we'll see what happens. Hey Guru, how you doing, man? Pete's not here tonight. He might be in the chat, but he's not on tonight. Pete, you'll see tomorrow. So if there's anybody out there that wants to talk, we have probably about 10 minutes till puck drop. Hey, talk to me. It's late. I need people to talk to. Yeah, only idiots like me are out on doing this tonight. I don't think anybody else. I don't know if anybody else is doing the game tonight, but I'm out here doing it. That talking Habs. We do every game. All right. I guess I'm going to be talking to myself. I'm debating whether I should read some of my poem. If you want me to read some of my new poem, just say something in the chat and I'll do that. Oh, did Pete? I didn't see any comment from Pete. So yeah, it disappeared. I couldn't tell you why. He must have deleted it. But I mean, I expect Pete to join us here in the chat. That's for sure. I mean, I expect. It doesn't mean he'll be here. Anyways, talk to me here in the chat if you'd like. I'll read a little bit of my poem. It's about all the trades. So it's a verse for every of the trades. Every trade. Not every. I don't have every single trade here, but most of them. Guru's in. We'll wait for a few more people. It's really going to be quiet. I mean, it's late. It's late for people, I guess. It is only a Thursday night. It'd be a lot easier. Like if this was Friday night or Saturday night, yeah, it'd be more people probably able to stay up and watch the game, but it's got to be really tough. So Edmondson is in there tonight. What other changes? Oh, okay. So Tierney's not in tonight. They took Tierney out. They're going to go with 7 defensemen. That makes sense. Guru, I don't believe you for some reason. He said I would be beside myself if Drouin was traded at the deadline. Beside yourself with joy. Hey Pete, how's it going, man? There's Pete. All right, well, they're warming up still, so we got a little bit of time. So if you want to hear a little bit of my new poem, just say, yeah, Guru's in, and I'll read a little bit of my new poem to preview it for tomorrow, because I'm going to read the whole thing tomorrow. It's for the trade deadline, because it's basically that's what it's all about. Thanks for being so enthusiastic. Maybe I'll just read it. despite you all. I'm just going to sit here and pout. How's that? All right. Nobody going to talk to me at all? It's like, what's going on here? All right. I'm going to read you the first page. This is the first page of 4 because, hey, why not? It's called Trade Deadline 2023 poem. Very good time. Isn't that creative? Like, how can you be more creative than that? All right. It started with Bo Horvat on January 30th. Canucks get back Beauvillier, Adorati, and a first. No, wait, that didn't go right. It started with Bo Horvat on January 30th. Canucks get back Beauvillier, Adorati, and a first round pick. Next went Tarasenko and Mikola. St. Louis's ranks got thinner. They got back Blais and 2 picks, and also Hunter Skinner. Then they got Abramov from the Leafs, Adam Godet, and some picks. They sent back Ryan O'Reilly and Achari to those dicks. Washington sent Dmitry Orlov and Garnet Hathaway to the Bruins 4-3 picks, and Craig Smith, I want to say. In walks the Canadiens. To the Stars goes Dadonov. They send us back a good upgrade in Denis Gurianov. The Devils picked up Timo Meier. That's a pretty big win. The Sharks got a big haul in return. Keep your eye on Shakir Mukhamadullin. Say that name 5 times fast. That's the first page. That's all you get. Anyway, I'm going to read the whole thing tomorrow at the trade deadline. Just had to show it off a little bit. All right. If that doesn't get anything out of you guys, nothing will. Okay. I consider it quiet too, but people are leaving, so maybe not a good thing. Let's see. Pout and smoke. That's what I'm doing. What do I want? I'm asking you what you guys want to talk about. Elio. Hey, Elio. How's it going, man? It's been a while. What's up with you, buddy? Guru liked the poem. Thank you. Anyways, got to tune in tomorrow afternoon for the whole 4 pages, and I might add on more if there's more trades. I was going to write one for the Domi thing, and as I was about to, I found that it went away because I was looking for what year the second round pick was going to be, and then I couldn't find the deal anymore. Anyway, nothing new since. And I'm just waiting for the puck drop, which should be in a few more minutes. We should have the first, the drop of the puck for the first period. Guru, I am on Habs and Dabs tomorrow, 1 p.m. For, I don't know for how long, but it's going to be less than an hour because at 2, I'm on my channel for the our deadline show. So I'd say I'm going to be on for about a half hour or so on Habs and Dabs tomorrow. So tune in at 1, just at 1. Don't tune in before 1, and don't tune in like after 1:30 or so. But tune in just for 1 for me. Now tune in. The guys are fun to watch, and they're going to have a lot of different guests on apparently. So not just me. How dare they have other people other than me? Just waiting for puck drop. They're taking their sweet time. No, but it should be in about 2-3 minutes. Oh, no worries, Guru. Say happy birthday to your mother-in-law, man. Oh, I was looking and say who is that's Gurianov. So I guess they're about to drop the puck. So get the headphones on. And we're about to have a game. Denis Gurianov looking ready to score his first Habs goal tonight. Eight people in the room. That's pretty low but it's 10:30, obviously. So I guess. All right, here we go. Devo against Lizotte. And Kings win the draw. We are underway. Get a feel for the flow of this game. As the satellite's pretty jerky, I gotta tell you that. Jesus Christ on a cracker. Got a whistle already. And there's a penalty coming up too. I don't know. No indication. Okay, so Montreal's going on the power play. High sticking call on Blake Lizotte. And he says, a great opportunity, Sergio, for the Habs on the power play. Have you seen their power play, Brian? The good thing is that the Kings don't have a great PK, so there's opportunity, I imagine, here on the power play for Montreal. Drop pass, of course. Come on, boys, they finally got set up. Took them a while. Suzuki with it in the corner. Looking to find somebody up to the point. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman, little sort of slap pass to Harvey Pinard, but that didn't work out. Still have it. Suzuki to Hoffman. He tries it again. This time they get it on the goalie. Makes a save. There's some pushing and shoving in front of the net. And we're going to have a face-off there. He does it twice in a row, though. Come on. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And Devo gets thrown from the dot. Kopitar in. I think maybe it's not Kopitar. Corelli? No, I don't know who that was. I think puck went over the glass. Another face-off coming. So kind of a sputter start to this game with all these face-offs now. Habs win the draw here. Barron up to the half wall. I don't know who it was. Over to Gurianov cross ice. He sent one of those like pass to the side of the net for Ulanov to tip in. Didn't work. Net came off the mooring a bit, so they whistled it down. Right off the mooring, never mind a bit. And we'll have a face-off there again. But here, another good chance here by Gurianov. So Gurianov in the mix already. If that's the kind of, if we're going to get that kind of play from this kid every game, that's going to be a really good pickup. Devo thrown out. Drouin taking the draw. Really bad feed tonight, I got to say. So we're almost 2 minutes in. Montreal has the only two shots and no score in the game. Gurianov again, back to the point. Barron, back to Gurianov. He looks, sends it into the corner, back to Gurianov. Little pass, I don't know who that was, back to the point, over to the other side. A one-timer, and the goalie will save that and hang on. Well, I think it was Dvorak, he said, from his knees. Hey, Slickwell, how's it going, man? Thanks, man, just for being here. I'm the only one that just does all the games, right? Okay, face off to the right of Copley. Devo taking the draw again. Against the no. And Devo gets tossed. Suzuki coming in. Suzuki against Dano. And they both fall on each other, and ends up Montreal wins this draw. And Hoffman mishandles it. It comes all the way down. It's a foot race now. Both guys get there evenly. Here come the Habs. Gurianov back to Matheson. Matheson waiting patiently for guys to set up. His pass to Hoffman was no good. Here come the Kings, I guess. Into the corner with it. Goes to the other side. Gurianov picks it up there. Oh, he gives it away. Shot was wide, thank God, but he gave it away at the circle. Habs trying to get it out. Shot comes in from the point, hits something, and went over the glass. They're going to go for a commercial break here. Got you this time, Bob. Bob Cannon in the room. Awesome, Slick. Well, good to see you, man. Hope you enjoyed the game. I hope it's a good game. Devo taking the draw again. Is he taking every draw? It looks like it's to the left of Allen, won by Montreal. Where are we? Habs can't get it out. Edmondson in the corner to the other side with it. Up along the boards, got away from the intended target. We're going to have an icing call against Montreal. This is really a sputter start to the first. They can't get any flow to this game for various reasons, but there's just no flow. Oh, I missed a chance there for LA. Oh, quick chance. They couldn't get it on net. Right in front. Habs Belzile in the corner over to, what was it? Was Edmondson. It's flipped out anyways into the neutral zone. I think the Habs, a couple of them go to change up. LA with it. Over their line. Over our line. I think it's Byfield. Picked up. Oh, Kovacevic is in. So, right. They went with 70. Oh, Kovacevic almost with a chance in front. Kopitar can't get it out. Who's got it? Stolen away by Harvey Pinard. Sent into the front. Went all the way to the point. Shot from Kovacevic. Wide. Doughty with it from behind his net. Comes out. Sends it up to the red line. Stolen away by Drouin. Anderson had a pass coming at him. He just was looking the other way, just skated away from it. That's funny. We're 5.5 minutes, a little over that, into the game. 3 shots for Montreal, 2 for LA, no score. Dano with a shot, hit somebody, blocked anyway. Oh. Giving away right, like guy all alone. He tries to deke Allen and he dekes himself out. Good pressure here, I guess, by LA. Montreal Harris going to try to relieve that pressure. Does not do it. Who's got it now? Now they'll clear it. Flipped out to the other blue line. Hooligan can't pick it up. Kings with it in their own end, waiting for guys to be ready. Some changes happening. Here they come. Stretch pass. Hits the guy, but he can't control it. Goes into the corner, sent to the other corner. Montreal. LA with it. Oh, guy couldn't handle the pass. Montreal comes out. Who was that there? Hoffman into the corner with it. Back up to the point. Matheson kind of gave it away there. They can't get it out. Montreal sends it into the corner. And here come the Kings. They break it out. Big hit there at the red line. Matheson kind of stopped them dead. Habs pick up the puck there. Guys are changing. Were they changing or they were fighting almost, it looked like. It was weird what they did there. All right. Matheson waiting for guys to change up. Savard with it now. Back to Matheson. Over the red line, sends it into the corner. Copley can't slow it down. Goes into, into the corner. Ulanov, I think, picked it up to the point. Savard shot hit somebody. And Kings coming back the other way. Iafallo fake shot. Then I think his shot hit Savard's stick and went out. We'll have a face-off there. I love it too, Seligman. Vitamin shrooms. That's what I call it. Let's see. Under, what's the over-under? I don't know what the over-under is, so. For me, I've got it 4-2, so I'm looking at 6 goals. Will they get that? I don't know. TV break here, so commercial. So far, so good. I mean, it's an interesting first period. The goalies aren't very busy. There's not a lot of shots. And but there's been chances, both sides. Yeah, you were talking. Didn't you mention that? And somebody mentioned it in the pregame show. I haven't seen it, so. Is it like for? Is it the song "Bad to the Bone"? So it's a cover of that. Bad for Bedard. I mean, I haven't heard it. It's 5.5 goals for the over/under. Well, I've got it as an over then. Yeah, I'll look for it. It's probably out on YouTube. Looking at Jonathan Drouin, looking for his first goal of the season in maybe his final game as a Hab. Yeah, what's his name? The guy that does. Can't remember his name, but Bad to the Bone. We're at the just under 13 minutes to go in the first. Still 3-2 in shots, man. The shots total is low. It looks like the pace just picked up a little bit. George Thorogood, that's it. George Thorogood, that's the guy I'm talking about. Bob McKenzie on cowbell. James Duffy singing James Brown. Do you think there's a chance Montreal trades Jacky? Nope. He's injured, number one. That's number one. He's just had an operation or about to have an operation. No. Just right there, no. And there's other reasons why not. Face off just over Montreal's blue line, won by Montreal. Yeah, I'm being quiet. I don't know why. All right. Montreal breaking out of their zone. Gooley over the line, over the red line, sends it into the corner, goes rings around to the other side, sent back the other way again. Arvidsson with a little nifty move. Oh, nifty move to get around Gooley, and then he feeds Fiala, and he couldn't handle it. But it was a nice. He was all alone there too. We're going to get another LA penalty. Gavrikov, the newly acquired Gavrikov. Interference call. Habs will go on the power play. If you're worried he's going to get traded in 2 years, why start worrying now? Come on, really? Don't do that to yourself. Asia's Land, thanks for dropping by. Have a good night, man. Get some rest, buddy. Face off to the right of Copley. Devo again on the draw. He wins the draw. Habs are on the power play. Hoffman with it, up to the point. Matheson to the other side. Suzuki in the corner. Still has it. Looking for something to do. Up to Matheson. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman's one-timer. I don't know what happened. Is it that will go wide? Anyway, they got it again. Hoffman again with a one-timer, but kind of flubbed that. It's in the corner. Who comes up with it? Habs do. Matheson at the point. Sort of. A little inside that, but Hoffman back to Matheson. Over to Suzuki. Oh, he tries a cross. Oh, he tries a cross-ice pass to Hoffman. It hits somebody, goes to the net where Anderson is, and Anderson puts it in. So it's 1-0 Montreal. Anderson got the first goal. That's a lucky bounce. So when they say we're not getting the bounces, it's the opposite of that. I want to see how it bounces to him. Suzuki hits the guy's skate or something, and it comes. Did Andy even put it in? Yeah, he did. He actually swiped that in and put it in. Nice. Andy with his he's got to be closing in on 20, no? And a power play goal. So, I mean, since LA's not the best on the PK, and there you go. I want to see the goal, what number it is for Andy. No, they're not going to post it up there. Come on. It was clear it was Andy's goal. Come on. Okay, here come Montreal. Pitlick. Bad angle shot. Kind of went through the crease. They still have it. It was Harris's wrist shot from the high slot. Anyway, saved by the goalie. He hangs on. We'll have a face-off there. Quick is a great backup just in case anything happens to the starter, but Jonathan Quick is now a member of the Vegas Golden Knights, so he's not going to help out here tonight. Montreal could end up higher in the standings than Florida at this pace. You never know, right? Jack shoulder surgery shouldn't ruin his arm, right? No, he's going to be 100% next training camp. Quick was traded yesterday, and then again today. So Quick went to Columbus and didn't like it, and they traded him to Vegas. So LA's other goalie is Corpusalo. Andy with his 18th goal of the season, closing in on 20. One goal away from his total last season. He had 19, I believe. We're at 9:20 of the left in the first. Shots are 5-2 for Montreal, and the score is 1-0 Montreal. Go Habs, go! We can't clear it here, though. Pressure here by LA. Not able to clear it out. Penalty. And that is on Montreal for holding. They were getting tired. Obviously, you knew that was probably going to happen, something like that. And LA will go on power play. Now, LA's got a good power play, second overall in the league. I think at 25.2 or 25.6%. So Montreal's going to be challenged here to stop them. Hey, Gabriel, how you doing, man? Why would he retire if he's got he wants to finish getting his money, doesn't he? I imagine he's a free agent at the end of the season. Like, I don't know what his contract status is. He was not having a good season, though. Slickwell, you guys over there in Detroit are doing it too. Wings are young and tough, same as the Habs. Bob says that entire sequence started with Allen misplaying the puck to nobody. Habs never clear, and now we get a penalty. Yep. It's a problem. Clearing the puck still out of their zone is still a problem at times, as it has been for the last few seasons. I am not drinking red wine. That is actually some juice and this here. Fruit Punch Rockstar. So the Kings on the power play now. I kind of find when the Habs play their PK is against their good power play unit, they play well. So I'm hoping that I'm right, and they just cleared the puck. I don't know. It seems like that. And on most nights that they face a really good power play. Randy, I'm not sure why you're saying that. What's the same reason? I'm lost. Sorry. 8 minutes to go here in the first, and a minute and 2 right now left on the power play. So far, so good. Deneau just walks in there. Was it Deneau? No, it wasn't Deneau. Anyway, save Allen. He'll hang on, so we'll have a face-off in front of him. So far, so good for the Habs on this penalty kill. Face-off is to the left of Allen. Deneau just cheated and got tossed. Arvidsson taking the draw against Devo. And Kings win the draw. One time from Arvidsson, save Allen, and the puck passed back to the point. Got away from the guy. Jersey, I guess, all the way back. Here he comes. Sean Jersey, I believe, a former teammate of Nick Suzuki with the Owen Sound and the Guelph Storm, I believe. So that's an interesting fact. Oh, Arvidsson missed wide had an open net there on a one-timer. Good for us. And the Habs are going to kill off this power play. So, like I said, seems like when they play a really good power play, their PK is good. What strain? It's a red. It's a sativa. A red. I don't remember the name of it. Red Dragon, something like that. It's good. It's good. That's all that matters. Anderson wanted to sign long term when he was acquired. He did sign long term, didn't he? Oh, an offside, just as I don't know who that was breaking away free in front of the net. Grandstrom, but was offside, so Habs catch a break there. Oh, I remember what it's called now. It's just I've been trying to think of it for hours. Red Congolese. That's the name of it. I've been trying to think of it for hours. I can't because my jar, the tag came off, and I couldn't remember what it's called. Oh, I haven't had Jedi Kush before. I love the name of that though. Harris flubs his pass completely. That's funny. 6 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 Montreal. LA up 7-4 now in shots. So they turned that around. Canadians being booed? Who boos the Canadians? Come on. Oh boy, almost mishandled by Roy, and Pitlick was almost away free there, but he couldn't really do it. Red Congolese. Congelese. We're down to 5 minutes to go in the first. And it looks like there's a sense of urgency here for LA. They want to tie this up before the period's over. You can see that. Because right now they're just moving the puck around. Habs are just sort of spinning around in the spot as they're going all over the place. So big pressure here. Shot came in on Allen. He made a save, hang on for face-off. So we'll have that face-off after this commercial break. Yeah, I'm not someone that likes something because of a name. All right, we got a commercial break here. So, what do you guys think of the first period so far? Once again, Habs in a kind of, I thought, a game where they might not, I don't know, look great. At times they don't, but I mean, they're handling themselves here again. Toffoli didn't want to leave either. Hughes got max return for him, so it made sense. Well, if we're talking about Anderson going, I don't think the interest is there in Anderson that we all think it is. According to the insiders, it's not. So anyway, we'll see tomorrow. If there's a team out there that tomorrow decides, yeah, we need a guy like Anderson, maybe they make an offer that the Habs want. We'll see. I don't know. So far, nope. I really think it's more than likely. I mean, Edmondson goes, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know about Anderson. I hope not. I hope they don't trade him. And if they do, I'm confident that if they do trade Anderson, it's not like it's going to be a good move that they make. LA looks like they have the puck on a string in our end, and it's true. Not that whole period, but for the last little bit. Passing very crisp, lots of good movement by their entire unit in the O zone. Yeah, I agree with that. I just haven't had a shot in a little bit because they can't really get out of their zone. I mean, there's some like constant pressure by LA. There's some again right there, stealing the puck away, keeping the puck in. If the rest of the game goes like this, it's not going to go good for Montreal. But so far, Montreal handling it. They just cleared the puck. Guys can change. Pressure's relieved. 3:45 to go in the first. Belzile and Pizzetta. Now, Belzile's shot went wide, but a nice pickoff by him to get that chance. Pizzetta behind the net gives it to Belzile. Feeds it up. It was a nice feed up to the a little to the left of the slot, but to Harvey Pinard. He got a shot. Save was made. We'll have a face-off there. All right, we're gonna have a face-off in a sec here. To the right of the LA goalie, Devo wins the draw. Now Montreal's time. Get a little bit of pressure here. Get some zone time. But whoop, penalty coming up to Edmondson. Penalty coming up to somebody, and it's going to be a Hab. Yeah, it's to a Hab. Edmondson. They're going to talk about it first. Yeah, they're going to talk about it first. What they're doing is, okay, you guys, we're going to go out for drinks after the game, right? Where do you want to go? Where we're going to go? Yeah, you want to go there? That's what they're doing, really. I don't know what the call is. I mean, the guy fell in the corner of the King. Eddie was on top of him. The play was whistled down. The guy on the ice is probably not who they're calling. It's Eddie, but I guess they're not sure if he did anything or not. Yep, they decided nope, no call there. And the right call because the guy fell on his own. So that's absolutely the right call. There you go. Look at the refs made the right call. Wow. Who would have thunk that would happen? The LA coach not too happy, but it was the right call. Face-off is to the left of Copley. Kopitar going to take the draw against Dvorak. Dvorak seems to be taking every single goddamn draw there is. Kopitar wins that one. Here's a race between Gooley and Byfield, and it is whistled down as an icing against LA. They're showing Edmondson. I hope he's making the scouts happy who might be there watching him tonight. And we'll hear by tomorrow that he's got a new home and that we got a good return for him. Pitlick taking the draw this time because Devo got tossed. And I don't know who won that. It kind of LA came up with it in the end, but offside here though. So we'll have a face-off just over Montreal's blue line. Oh, Kings get the I don't know if they won the draw, but the King player got it. The puck right away came in and got a shot. Allen with a save. We'll have another face-off. A lot of face-offs in this game. A lot of face-offs. Will Devo take the draw again? He's in on every draw. No, Suzuki won that one. Matheson streaking up the side. Puts a halt at the corner, sends it up to the line. That hits somebody, the shot from there. Send all the way down, right on Allen's stick. Habs have it, though. Savard up along the boards. And they don't get it out, though, but now they do. Anderson over the blue line. He dumps it into the corner. Harvey Pinard after it. Anderson gets it up to the line. To the other side to Savard. Back to the point to Drouin over to Matheson. Shot comes in, hits somebody. The Habs still have it. And Drouin gives it away in the corner. Nope. Andy with it still. Nice little spin around and move by Matheson. He almost gets to tuck it in. Wow, that was close. Nice play by Matheson. A minute and a half to go in this period. Shots are 9-6 for LA, 1-0 score for Montreal. Suzuki over the line. Oh, he dropped it to somebody. That pass. Oh, Suzuki right in front. Oh, he had Garriano with him, and the puck hopped over his stick or something. My God. Two guys alone in front. Damn it. Less than a minute to go in the first period. I'm lost. Habs cleared out here. Suzuki over the line, getting a chance, 2-on-1. Oh my God. Nice little pass over. I didn't see who that was, and I guess Pizzetta. And he tried to just gently get it in through the 5-hole. He almost did it. Nice. I thought that got through. Let me see. Yeah, Rosetta just couldn't angle it right. 25 seconds left in the first. Can't be over the line. Shot at Allen went wide. 8 seconds. 3 seconds. And period's over. Montreal up 1-0 after one. And I don't think I would have thought that. I don't think. Good first period by Montreal. They stayed strong and faced some adversity, but they came through ahead 1-0. Who the hell would have thought? Awesome. So 15 minutes, I guess, till puck drop for the second. Whatever you guys want to talk about, I'm here for that. And I'm just realizing I probably should have gone to pee before this game started, but I didn't. Maybe drinking juice is not a good idea. All right. So, like I said, whatever you guys want to talk about, if you got them, light them. If you got them, drink them. And if you got a question, ask me and we'll talk about it. If there's any trades happen that I obviously being here, I can't see, I'm not following. Let me know here in the chat if anything's happened since about an hour before the game started. Nah, I'm good. I can hold it. It's not like I'm desperate. I'll be fine. I'm an old courier from the day, and I used to be able to hold it all day long. You got some 99 root beer. What the hell? What's that? Is that a strain or something? So, like I said, whatever you guys want to talk about. Anxiety Aaron, that's a good name. Do you think that the Quick trade was a good decision for the Kings? Well, Quick wasn't playing very well. Probably from a standpoint of, for the team, they got Corpusalo back and Gavrikov. I think that was good for them. As far as like a morale thing, I don't know how the team will react. That could go wrong. I don't know. Slickwell says what? 99 bananas, but root beer? I still don't get what you mean. I like root beer. I like bananas. Yeah, I think a trade like trading Jonathan Quick, he's been there forever. It could backfire on you, maybe, from a morale point of view. But they look okay tonight. The Kings I don't think they don't seem to be like a depressed team or anything. It was good to see Eddie out there looking okay, not looking at a place, not making boneheaded mistakes. Hopefully, somebody will see him and go, "Yeah, that's the guy we need. Send him a first." Bob, yeah, I saw that Voracek trade that, but I mean, it's not a big trade. Voracek's injured. He's gone to the Coyotes. I mean, it's not a big trade. Well, anxiety, Aaron. Really, at this point in his career, I don't know. He's had mostly like he's on the downswing. I don't know. I don't know how much they'll play him. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about 99 proof alcohol. Okay, but with root beer. I know that the Knights have that Logan Thompson kid, don't they? I doubt Quick's coming in there to take over starts for him. He's going to be a backup over there. But at least he'll be able to go gambling at night if he wants. Better than being in Columbus. How do I feel about teams circumventing the cap? You know, everybody does it if they can. Habs are doing some stuff. People working, accusing other teams to do it. Habs do it. As long as they're all under the same rules, and I guess I'm okay with it. I don't know. Who are you talking about circumventing the cap? You know what they say? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. So I don't know. Anything else you guys want to talk about, or you just want to watch me just sit here and look at the camera? I mean, I don't. I think Quick can help get you into the playoffs and win a few. I don't know. I mean, it depends. He hasn't been playing well. It's not like you're talking about a guy that's really hot. Is it possible? I mean, but is he going to unseat Logan Thompson, who's having a good year? From what he was an all-star. I mean, I don't know. I don't follow their situation enough to know for sure, but I kind of think Quick's just going to be a backup there. Could he get hot and then things happen? I mean, it could happen. How do I roll with my fingers? You take a paper, you roll. How do you roll? How many ways is there to do it? I, but he's not playing very well. I doesn't mean it's going to really help. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Phoenix has numerous players now to get them to the cap floor. Yep. Yeah, I mean they've got a lot of LTIR guys, but I think they hit the cap floor on their own. I'm not sure. Bob, sounds good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you stop teams from circumventing. So as long as every team is under the same rules, I don't know what you can do about it. How long do I sit and pre-roll before the streams? I prepare 10 for every stream. I don't use 10, but I prepare 10. It takes me less than 10 minutes. It takes me about 7 minutes, I guess. I'm good at that. That's something it's one of my skills in life. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it's one of my skills. But I don't smoke as much as people might think. Like I said, I prepare 10, but I usually have 5 or 6 left over. Some nights not, but first of all, it's buying pre-rolls. Why would you want to do that? And a rolling machine. I got 2 hands. Why do I need a machine? I can't use a machine. I'm horrible with a machine. Can't cannot do anything with one of those, but I'm awful good with my hands. That's what she said. Do you think players should have a day off on trade deadline day? It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, really, but I don't know that it really matters all that much. I don't know. I don't. I'm curious how the players though feel about that, but I mean, I don't really have an opinion. I mean, either way. There's been 40 of course, TSN this they have to get the Leafs in there somehow. 40 trades since the Leafs made the Ryan O'Reilly deal. Like, screw you, you assholes. Do I eat edibles? I do, but they don't do much for me. I can make them. I do make them, but it's hit and miss with those. The NHL sent a memo to teams that they don't trade for injured players and then play them during the playoffs. I don't think that's what it was. To not to trade for injured players, to put them on the LTIR, to use them for cap relief. That's what I got that it was about. So they don't want to see guys trading for guys that are injured, just so that they can put them on the LTIR. And I think that's what that memo was. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I mean, I thought I read it. Bob, it's all for medicinal purposes, isn't it? But like I said, those machines never worked well in my hands. But we are here talking about hockey, are we not? I don't think YouTube wants me on here doing a live stream about those things. No, I don't want to listen to these guys. Any predictions for the rest of this game? Let's get up back on the hockey. Any predictions for the second period? You think the Habs can hold on to a lead through this game? Or you figure at some point in this game, if LA keeps playing like this, they got to start overpowering the Habs on the scoreboard, I would think. What say you guys in the chat? Got to keep me awake, man. Got to help me out. Keep me awake here. It's going to get harder and harder as the night goes on. I'm not even imagining what tomorrow night's going to be like because we're back at this. It's a long day tomorrow. Hell, that's it. I'm almost out of my energy drink. I'm not drinking more than one can, that's for sure. It's going to be a tough third period. No, don't be sorry, Slickwell. It's not a problem. Just, I think YouTube's kind of cracking down on this kind of shit again. That's all. Let's see now. Suzuki goal in the second would be nice. Allen been playing good. I think the last 5 starts, he has a 937 save percentage. I think I saw as a stat before the game. So I think that's the reason why he's got the second start in a row here. Hey, Bob, thanks for being around. And yeah, I know what it's like. The snow, we're going to get the snow on Saturday. So have a great night, and I'll see you soon. Slickwell says, I think this could go to OT. I mean, of course, it could go to OT. A lot of hockey to go, though. Right, there's a lot of hockey here. It's a tighter. It looks like it's going to be a tight game, but Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking that the Kings are gonna make a push to tie it up and then go from there and overpower Montreal at some point. Anderson staying, the kid that has to go. What do you mean by that? You don't think he's being traded? I don't think Andy's getting traded. Should players have? Oh, why am I reading that again? I answered that, Michael. Who put that up before? Somebody put that up before. No, you did. I answered you. Um, I said I don't have a feeling either way. But they could do that, and I'd be okay with it. And if they don't, I'm still okay with it. I think the players are prepared enough, and I don't think it affects too much. If they were off, it give them a little time to get to their new teams without missing any games. That's good. I'm taking a bit of a beating in the fantasy pools because of guys being held out, expecting trades and stuff like that. So, yeah, I'd say we got about I don't know, about 8 minutes till period number 2 starts up. So, as I always say, and as people are leaving because they're just, I guess it's late too. Talk to me here in the chat. We'll get through this first intermission and try to get through this game as we is going to go till about 1:00, so maybe a little later. So hopefully there'll still be people in the chat with me. Any Habs prospects going to get time in before the end of the season? Who's still out there though? I'm trying to think. I don't know who there's still, like, if there's more injuries, I don't know what they're going to do, honestly. So I don't know. I'm trying to think. There might be one or two guys still, I guess, that could come up, but they get into problem with the amount of contracts and guys that are actually signed to an NHL contract. They start running out of those guys, even in Laval, right? So, like, I don't know. You did that one the last time there, Michael. Nobody offers Putin for a player. At least come up with a new one, buddy. Yeah, I don't see why would teams be interested in Pitlick, really? I don't see that. And a 5th round for Pitlick sounds like an overpayment right now. I don't get that reference. The Smith Falls factory. Don't get it. Smoked meat poutine is really good. Don't laugh. And they're just about back for the game. I guess it was closer than I thought. Second period coming up. Montreal up 1-0. LA was kind of making a push to tie it up there at the end of the first. So let's see if that continues and how Montreal handles it. Suzuki taking the draw against Dano. Here we go. Suzuki wins the draw. All right. 20 seconds in here. Habs putting on a little pressure. Boys, nope. LA coming back the other way here. Montreal coming back. Hoffman up, trying to get the puck to Suzuki. Doesn't, goes all the way to Edmondson. Deneau's got it now. He gets taken down there. Andy with it. Not for long. Anyway, I'm getting tired already. Jesus. This energy drink not working. You know what I always say, when you get too tired, smoke another doob. Gooley takes a big hit. Big hip check. Come on, boys. Drouin, back to the point. Harris, behind the net. Tries to see, centers it. And was it Harvey Pinard with a shot? Copley makes a save. Harvey Pinard gets hit there. And we'll have a face-off in front of Copley. I thought Harris was going to try the wraparound, but it wouldn't have worked because the goalie was ready for that. Anyways, we'll have a face-off now. So who's going to take it? I don't know. Devo and Lizotte. Devo wins the draw. Kovacevic with a one-timer wide and off the glass. A very light shot. I don't even know if that was a shot. Anyways, Copley covers that up, and we'll have a face-off there again. We're 2 minutes in here to the second period. LA with a chance right here. I don't know what happened. It popped up. Anyway, here comes Pitlick. He sends it into the corner. Well, not really, to the goalie anyway. LA coming back. Flipped out to the red line. Picked up by Kovacevic as he backs up. Sends it to no, he just sends it around to, I don't know who had it there. Habs clear it out, gets over the blue line of the Kings. Arvidsson with it behind his net. The guys are changing up. Doughty with it. He brings it out. Sends it into the corner. Rings around to the other side, where it's picked up there by Velarde. Velarde loses it to, I think that was Matheson. Gives it to Savard. Savard sends it up. Pizzetta. Pizzetta, he didn't handle that well. It goes into the corner. I didn't see this shot. A quick shot came in at the goalie, and he made the save. He hung on. We'll have a face-off. Didn't see the shot at all. Was out of camera range. Oh, it was Pizzetta from a really bad angle. That's what it was. Suzuki taking the draw. It's to the right of the LA goalie. Suzuki wins the draw. Again, they end up with the puck. It was a weird face-off. They can't hold the zone, though. Here come the Kings. Not very well, though. Habs steal the puck back. Matheson behind his net. Sends it up along the boards, but given away to Deneau at the line. Deneau into the corner, gets sent around to the other side. Back in the corners behind the net now, actually. Matheson getting away from his guy. He's working hard to do that. Along the boards. Gets out. Suzuki, he brings it back in and regroups. Gives it to Matheson. Matheson up the middle, over the blue line. Goes behind the net. And he centers it, but nobody was there. Here's Sean Walker over Montreal's blue line, sends it into the corner and goes to change up. Matheson with it. Back to no, that was Edmondson. Back to Matheson. Up to somebody up there. Habs have it over the line. Harvey Pinard loses it there, though. Almost got in there. At least can't clear it. Goes into the corner. Anderson almost picked it up. It bounced over to Harvey Pinard, off of him to the goalie, and now LA has it, sends it behind Montreal's net. Flipped out into the neutral zone, right to the blue line, actually. Goalie with it. Center ice up to Drouin, back to Goalie. Goalie gives it to his partner. Who's he playing with? Harris. Some changing up happening. Harris waiting for guys to come out. And here they go. Harris over to Goalie. Goalie over the line into the corner. Devo chasing it. Picked up by Ulanen. Ulanen can't really hang on to that. Doughty sends it to his partner. And out. But just over. Speeding. I don't know who that is, but he is speeding. Velarde, I think. Something like that. Picked up by Ulanen at the slot. He stick handles it, skates it out, gives it to Harris. Harris sends it in and around to the other side. Habs keep it in. But now, I don't know who that is behind his net. Comes out. I think it's Doughty. Doughty spins, goes back. Try again. Sends a long pass up to the blue line that just skips off the guy's stick. And it's in the corner now behind the net. Habs can't clear it from a shot from the point. Allen makes a save, and we'll have a face-off in front of him. Who's PBP? Play-by-play is amazing. My play-by-play? No, you must be drunk. I'm struggling tonight, guys. Struggling to stay awake, really. I can't believe how tired I am. We've got a period and a half to go. What will tomorrow be like? I don't know. What prospect will surprise us for Montreal? It was a good question. Yeah, I don't know. A prospect that hasn't made it yet? I mean, I don't know. Off the top of my head, I really can't find an answer to that, so I apologize. I think I'm going to be a little heavy on these tonight. Well, there you go. I couldn't think of any names. Now you got me a little bit more focused on those guys. There's a name that's eluding me for some reason. Well, in the immediate future, it looks like we'll have Sean Farrell here. So I'm hoping. I don't know how much of a surprise it'll be if he's successful in his first go round here, but I'm looking forward to when he joins us this year. I mean, the guys you mentioned, Roy Kidney. There's so many good prospects for Montreal. I'm kind of looking forward to when they all get here and see, how they handle the NHL. Hey, Savka, how's it going, man? Shit, what time is it there? About 6 a.m? Only prospects currently in the system. But that would include guys that signed an ELC, so it wouldn't be Farrell because he hasn't signed his ELC yet, I guess. I don't know. Shit, there's a name that's just eluding me for some reason. I don't know why. What was the last thing I did for the very first time? Jesus. Big save by Allen right off the draw, pretty much. What's the last thing I did for the very first time? Trying to think of something I did recently for the very first time. Some good the pace just picked up like all of a sudden. Andy on fire there for like this shift anyway. Wrist shot on Allen makes the save. Ooh. It is a tough question, Sofka. Allen with a bunch of bodies in front falls down on a puck and he will have a face-off. Yeah, that's a really tough question. I can't just remember the last thing I did for the first time. I can't remember. Good save there. All right, we're gonna face off to the left of Allen. Ah, damn it! It was won by Montreal, but picked up by the LA guy. He centered it, and it's 1-1. So I think Iafallo. That was really quick. Yeah, Iafallo ties it up. There, if that puck gets to Gooley, this doesn't happen. But I don't know who number 13 is, but good. He got to that. Velarde, good move by Velarde to get to the puck before it got to Gooley and set up that goal. I think that energized the Kings. Here comes Gooley over the line behind the net. Come on, do something here. Harvey Pinard keeps it in. Who's that's got it? Pitlick almost gave it away there. Work, boys, work. Habs keeping it in, keeping the pressure on. Got fourth line out there, though. Oh, they keep it in, but give it away. 11 minutes to go here in a second. I haven't updated in a while. It's a 1-1 game. LA's up 16-12 in the shot department and energized by their goal. Pace has picked up. I think we got it. It's a hockey game now. Oh. Just some good back and forth chances, and the pace is pretty quick. I just find this the fourth line's been out there a long time. Suzuki almost got away there. That's true. Halfway through the second, halfway through the game. Any idea when Slav going to play again? I don't. I kind of expect sometime soon, but I don't know. There hasn't really been an update on that, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't play again this year. High sticking call against Montreal. So we're going to see a 2-minute penalty for Montreal. Kings are going on the power play. Doesn't it bother me that if we win this game, we'll be at the 9th spot in the draft? And if it did, what am I going to do about it? So, no, I'm not going to get upset about it. I'm just not, because there's still a lot of hockey left, and I think there's some losing to come. But then they play this way. I mean, I think LA's going to beat us tonight. So, but no, I don't. I don't lose sleep over it. If that's what you mean. Yeah, Grimes Gurrianov's known for his speed and his I guess shots. I mean, he shoots a lot and he's fast, got skills, and I think it was a good pickup. I'm a little disappointed. Like, I thought he'd be like, he had a really good game the last game, and I just thought he'd take off over from there. Hasn't been the same tonight, but he's been in the plays. He's getting his chances. Don't tank. Well, the players aren't going to tank. I think that if the Habs, they're gonna lose their fair share of games remaining, and it's in an organic way, not a purposeful way. At least that's what I feel. I don't know, because I thought they would have gone on a losing streak already, and they haven't. So, and guys are probably going to start coming back too. I don't know. Although I was looking at the injury list, I don't know how many guys are going to come back from that. So. Barron took a hit in the boards. He has not come back and is gone for the rest of the game. So hopefully that's not bad news. So it's Savard for high sticking. Oddly enough, Arvidsson didn't get a freaking penalty on that, but isn't Guryanov's playing on the first line, Grimes? Unless they changed it. Puck goes over to glass. We got a minute 1 to go in their power play. Guru, I think I would have been worried there too. Apparently, I saw something about where Bergevin at the arena wouldn't take any pictures with anybody wearing any Habs gear. "35 seconds left in the power play, so Habs doing a good job so far on this one again. Oh, one-time shot, good save, Allen. Another save, Allen. The rebound went wide. Oh my God. I don't know who that was, but he just missed, flubbed the shot, and he had a wide open net. Wow. Anyways, penalty's over. I mean, that could give Montreal a little bit of a lift here, that they killed it off, and that they're getting the bounces. They're getting bounces tonight. Big save. I would call him Andy. Allen. Oh, Gurianov. Nice moves, but he just couldn't corral it completely. 2-on-1 shot, blocked by Edmondson. 6:30 to go in the second. In a 1-1 game. Nathan, go online. Obviously, you're online. NHL 66. Go to NHL66.com. Where am I? What do I think the ceiling is for Slav? Unknown right now. He's got a high ceiling, but unknown right now. Or they play the trade crowd. How long that got? How's making moves? What? I'm not sure what I'm reading here. Can only make more trades if teams are interested in Habs players, of course. I would think Patrick Kane would look good over in New York. Oh my God, a 2-on-1. Again, they missed. I don't know if that was because of Allen or just wow. I don't know how Montreal's keeping this tied. So it was a save. Great save by Allen, then. That's what happened there. Yeah, definitely keeping them in this game. Is Allen going to goalie the Kings? You bet on the Canadiens. Should you cash out? How do you cash out of a bet? What? Jack, Allen's been fantastic lately. His last 5 games before this one, 937 save percentage. So is Galley alive? Yeah, he's in a walking boot. Lower body injury. Obviously, it's an ankle or something. But yeah, he's in a walking boot. A walking cast, walking, whatever you call it. .425 to go in the second. 1-1 tie. Montreal playing some good defensive hockey and keeping the Kings at bay somehow. Allen. Allen's been strong. The pace right now is pretty fast and furious. It seems to me the best chances, though, are coming for LA. and Montreal able to somehow keep them off the board. Jack, no, I think they're still splitting starts, but I mean, Allen's been really good. I think they just gave him a second start. I don't think it'll be like we're going to go with Allen from here on. I think I totally expect Monty tomorrow. It's back-to-back situation, so I guess they just figured they wanted Allen for tonight and not tomorrow. But you'll see Monty tomorrow for sure. Grimes, our injury list is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, they're splitting starts with Allen and Monty. You're winning this under 5.5 because of me. How because of me? You took the opposite of what I said. Listen, I'll tell you something though. It's not this game's not over yet, right? There's still a period of hockey. Third period could be a flurry of goals. You just never know. So don't count your eggs before they're hatched just yet. I mean, I hope for you that you win, but I'm just saying, don't be overconfident yet. Guru, there is a starting lineup on that injury list, just no goalie. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The players, the numbers, the lost man games. By the way, it's in a timeout, TV timeout. Momesso played for the Kings? Oh, with the Rangers. Okay. Under 3 to go in the second. Excuse me. How much do I think Caulfield will earn next year? At this point, I have no idea. Saw somebody make a good point that if Caulfield was going to come in for like 8 million or somewhere under that deal probably would be done already. So maybe they're asking for more or asking for a funny term, but I'm starting to wonder if Caulfield's not being difficult. And if he is, I'm going to say I'm going to be surprised by that. But I don't know. I would have fully expected them to have that deal done already. Two and a half minutes now to go in the second. Allen covers up a puck quickly, and he'll have a face-off in front of him. I kind of think that the longer this goes, we're going to see Caulfield somewhere between, I want to say, it's going to sound crazy, but 8 to 9.5. That's going to be my new guess because it's taking too long, and I dare say that's probably the reason. And that is or he's going to go for a shorter term deal. Like, I don't know. I don't really know, but I kind of think that's what's going to happen. Starting to look like we're going to get out of the second period tied up at 1. What seems to be a lot of the games lately, right? They've been going into the third period tied up. So oh, Andy almost in front. Couldn't corral the puck properly. Both teams, though, the pace is really good. They're both trying to score. Yeah, I like this pace, and I like the compete here on both teams. A minute to go in the second. Habs being outshot by 10 shots, 22-12. $35 seconds. Grimes, I hope you're right. I mean, I hope you're right, but that's my feeling. Oh, a penalty to add to. Oh, it was Edmondson almost a fight there too. So Eddie's going to go for a late penalty. Hopefully, not a late goal coming in here. High sticking on Edmondson. Anthos is 8.5 to 9 for 6 to 7 years would be great. And what is your opinion on Harvey Pinard? Do you think he will be a starting player for the? Oh yeah, I think Harvey Pinard is not going back to the Rocket. He's going to be up here permanently. And yeah, you could be right on the deal. Like you could be right. I'm not sure. Something's got to be holding up that Caulfield contract, and I just don't know what it is. 4.7 seconds here to go, and we'll get out of this, I'm sure. So the Kings will have a minute 55 left in their power play to start the third. So 1-1 after 2. And so I don't see anything wrong with your English, number one, and no worries. My ex-wife is French. I just don't do French here because my French not good enough, and it's an English channel. That's it. But I mean, your English is writing is great. No need to apologize at all. What is my opinion on the Kings trades? By trades, I'm trying to think. It's just the Jonathan Quick deal there. Good deal. That one's a good one for them. Corpusalo. They needed a goalie upgrade there. They got that, and they got a good defenseman. They were giving up way too many goals. I think that's going to help. I think it was good for them. How will it be on the morale side after trading Quick? I don't know. I'm not sure what else they did. I have them all here. I could look. I'm not sure what else the Kings did. Let me take a quick scan. I have all the trades here, unless there was one that happened after the game started. Yeah, there's that. I think that's the only Kings trade. Yeah, that's the only Kings trade. So yeah, I think. I shouldn't say that. I don't have every single trade here. I have only the ones that really matter. They might have made some other minor moves. They're just minor. It doesn't really matter. At least that's my opinion. Yeah, Harry, I have to say I'm going to agree with you that I mean, something's holding up this Caulfield. I can take these off for now. The Caulfield negotiations. I mean, something. It's probably money, money and term both. I would think so. I'm just a little surprised. I didn't think there would be any. I just think I'm not saying Caulfield would just roll over and sign whatever, but I'm a little surprised if it's going to end up that he's there's trouble there. I guess they traded a third pick to Buffalo for a goalie. You talk about the Kings, yeah, minor leaguers though. That's what I said. It was nothing. It was nothing major. I wrote any of them that I thought were either obviously very significant or, significant enough to make note of. And that's the only Kings deal that I wrote down. So if there was one, it couldn't have been anything important. Which is what I think we're going to get a lot of tomorrow, is those kind of smaller deals. Is there any big names still out there? Okay, so we got about 13 minutes still till puck drop for the third. How many points do you think Bedard will have next year? Oh, well, I think a lot of that's going to depend on where he goes, right? Right, so it depends where he goes. Don't like, I'm not gonna expect Bedard's gonna get 100 points his first year or anything like that. I'm not. So I don't know, but I think a lot of it's gonna have to do with where he ends up. If he ends up in Columbus or Chicago, gonna kind of limit some of his points, I think. So once again, anything you guys want to talk about, ask away. If I can answer you, I shall. And if I can't, well, you're shit out of luck, I guess. Try to keep me awake. I got to stay awake for another 45 minutes anyway. Don't hold it in as long. Waste of the buzz when your body tries to. You telling me how to smoke now? Jeez. I'm pretty sure I've not been doing it wrong for 51 years. Well, what are you supposed to do with it if you're not holding it in somewhat? That's what I was taught. We used to hold it in like competition wise with my friends back in the day to see, like, trying nothing to come back out. Not great for your lungs, I guess, but still. Favorite Habs fighter of all time? Well, for me, it's definitely Chris Nyland. But I recently saw a fight of Kordic, and I forgot what a wild man Kordic was, though. But no, for me overall, definitely Chris Nyland. It looked like I almost went into cardiac. Like, you guys are crazy. Jesus Christ. Dramatic much? Okay, so it's a 1-1 tie. Third period's coming up. Predictions for the third period. What do you guys think will happen here in the third? A bunch of scoring or next goal wins type of thing? Stays tied? go to overtime. What do you guys think? My opinion is I don't know. With Montreal, it's so hard to tell, right? I have a feeling it's going to be one of those like, which game was it where they were tied up and then they gave up 3 goals in the third? I kind of think it's going to be like that. That's what I think is going to happen. And we'll end up with a, actually, if that happens, like maybe it'll be 3 goals to 1, and we end up with my score of 4-2 for the Kings. I said let's talk, but let's not talk ridiculously. Chris Nyland only 5'9"? I mean, he was definitely on the short side for the Fighters, but he didn't back down, and he handled the big guys as well. So, Guru says each team scores a goal, and we go to OT, tied at 2. But that's because you had did you have 3-2? You had 3-2. That's why. And listen, it could happen. The way this game's going, I think you might be right. That it's not a big scoring third period. I don't know. It's just I worry about how the Habs come out in the third, right? You never know. So many games they come out and they just don't have it in the third at all. So we'll see. Allen deserves a better fate. He's been keeping them in this game, that's for sure. Because I think the better of the overall, the better of the shots have been coming in by LA's gotten the better scoring chances off their shots. No, Guru, I know you got the wrong goal scorer, but if it's 3-2, that was your score, wasn't it? Nobody got the goal score. I'm trying to remember who got the first goal. Remind me, who got the first goal for it was Anderson, wasn't it? No. Yeah. I don't think anybody picked Anderson. I don't remember seeing that name for the picks. All right. So whatever you guys want to talk about, please leave a comment. And let me know what you guys think, whoever hasn't answered yet. What you guys think the third period will look like? How it's going to turn out. Do I think Joel Edmondson will be traded? I think I'm leaning towards yes. I mean, there's no way to tell for sure, but yeah, I do think that at the very least they're actively working on something. Will it come out? I don't know. I think they need to move him. They got to clear a little bit of they got to clear a spot. Having 3 veterans in the defense corps, I don't know that that's great this year with the kids that are here and everything. So I think going forward with just Matheson and Savard as your veteran D, I think that's good, and I think they'd like to move Edmondson. They want the cap space for next year and the spot on the roster for a young defenseman. And since Edmondson has a year left, so he's signed for next year. Yeah, I think they want to move him. So, what can you talk about? Whatever's on your mind. If I can't talk about it, I'll tell you or whatever. But whatever, we can talk about other things than hockey, but not really about drugs. Really, I don't think I want to do a live stream about that. That's what the Habs and Dabs podcast is for tomorrow. I'll be on the Habs and Dabs podcast tomorrow at 1. We usually have good usually I've been on there once, but we have good conversations about that there. Would I move Eddie for a second straight up? Yeah, I would. I think, by tomorrow, I don't think they're going to stick to, to that demand that they got to get a first for Edmondson. If that's what they were asking for, I don't know. But I think I'd be happy with a second. What say all you others in the chat? If they got a second for Eddie, would you guys be happy? Slickbo, just whatever you want to talk about. If I don't like the subject, I'll tell you. We have what, roughly 7-8 minutes to go till we drop the puck for the third. So yeah, just ask away. If it's not a good subject, I shall say. Yeah, Anto, actually, is another good point, right? We're kind of deep at lefty, so I think they could do with moving a lefty. And that's another reason. Harry says he'd be more than happy with a second for Edmondson. Paid a fifth to get his rights, so getting anything above that is technically a win, and that's very true. Plus, plus freeing that 3.5 for Cole next year is a big win. And you got to think about it also, right? They signed him for 4 years or 3 years, so they paid a fifth to get him, had him here for 2-3 years, and still going to get a second for him. That would be great. Yeah, I agree with that. Don't think they get more as his year been bad overall, but I'd hold on to him and get a better deal next year. Yeah, but the thing is, if you hold on to him, if you can't move him in the off season, then you got to wait till the trade deadline, and that spot on the blue line's not opened up. You haven't saved the money on the cap. I think they'd like to move him, and I do think a third. I think I'd take a third and be happy as well. Slickball, what are you complaining about? Yeah, I know, but what are you I don't get what you're complaining about. Am I doing the trade deadline show? Yes, tomorrow between 2 and 4. Yeah, no, I'm going to be on Habs and Dabs at 1, and I'm going to be on Talking Habs trade deadline show from 2 to 4. Me and Pete are doing a show, and I think Harry's going to join us tomorrow as well. If he's able to, he's going to join us. Harry says the minimum he'd want is a third. I'm expecting a second. Happy with the first, obviously. Extremely happy with anything extra. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of think it's going to be like Edmondson for a pick. I don't think it's going to be multiple, but you never know. Nicholas says cap shouldn't be a big deal next year if they don't go after free agents, or do I get that wrong? No, I don't think you got that wrong. But cap is always a big deal. So, but I think you're right. They're gonna free up a lot of cap space with the expiring contracts and anything that they do move. But remember, they have to sign Gurionov next year. He's an RFA. They got to do the Caulfield deal, so they need the money to be there. Guru, yeah, tomorrow's a really busy day. I'm gonna be tired because this thing is gonna finish what in about, I guess, about 1:15. It looks like. I'm not gonna get back into bed probably much before 5. I'll be up at 9, and it's gonna be a long day. I got a break in the afternoon though, in between the deadline show and then the game. It's like 5 hours, so not horrible. Lane Hudson's been on fire all season. Can't wait to see him probably next season. Depends when he makes the jump, but it looks like he probably make the jump to either Montreal or Laval next season. So yeah, I can't wait to see what he looks like here. But we're gonna get our first look, I think, at Sean Farrell. Hey Adam, how you doing, man? How did your I'm just looking at it now. I was gonna say, how'd your Leafs do tonight? I'm just looking at the highlights here now. How would you say you feel about all the Leafs trades after the game tonight? I don't know if they want. I don't know what's going on there. I guess they're up 2-1 or something. I mean, it's curious to see how you feel about all those trades. And if you want to know, I did a. I mean, I don't know if you're going to watch my deadline show tomorrow, but I did a poem for about all the trades, and I didn't beat up the Leafs on their trades. I just I didn't beat them up. You might be pleasantly surprised about that. I'm a little shocked about myself, but well, there you go. I think. I mean, technically, you're not no longer a soft team. Let's see how they play. But I think you're right. I think that's one of the things that they needed to do, and they did. I think we're coming back for the third now. That seemed like a really quick intermission. All right, third period coming up. Didn't Edmonton spank the Leafs the other night? Yeah, they beat them 5-2. That's why I was asking about, because it's also back-to-back games for them. Anto, you're right about Armia, but like, who's going to take him? I mean, like, how are you going to get rid of that deal? I don't know. All right, they're about to face off for the third. It's Devo against Lizotte, I think. Or no, Velarde. Habs win the draw. Power play, minute 50 still to go for LA. So there's that. I'm sure LA would love to pop one here really quickly into the third period, go up 2-1, but I hope not. Nice little stick by Andy to send the puck all the way down. Almost halfway through the power play. Did they get a? Was the LA goal a power play goal? I don't remember. I think it was. They're trying to move the puck around, get something to shoot at. Shot comes in. Glove stave by Allen. So 42 seconds left on the power play. Face off will be in front of Allen. Good job tonight, I think, on the penalty kill by Montreal. LA with the second best power play in the league, so good job by them. One pass too many there for the Kings. 23 seconds left on this power play. They just can't take it. They get chances, get openings, and they can't take advantage. They blow it somehow. Good block by Kovacevic on the Arvidsson shot, I think. Habs clear it down. 3 seconds left, so they killed this power play off. 2 minutes into the third. 1-1. LA doubled up on shots, 24 shots to Montreal's 12. So 12 shots. I mean, we're in the third. That's a really low total for Montreal. Oh, big save by Andy. Not Andy. Al. It's the third time I think I've called Alan Andy tonight. I don't know what's with that, but big save by Allen on, I think, Lizotte, who gets taken down pretty quick, I think, what I saw. Yeah, Lizotte. And then, he kind of trips over the Habs, not taken down. I mean, there's no way Montreal should still be in this game if not for Allen. And with the way he's playing tonight, I mean, good call on the whoever made the decision for him to play his second game in a row. And I mean, I'm not saying Monty couldn't have done as good a job, but I mean, Allen has been good. 3 minutes into the third. Changing up happening. Savard coming up now over the line. Well, with the pass anyway. Goes into the Kings corner. Habs pick that up. Nope, give it away. Here come the Kings. Flipped out to the Montreal zone. Allen sends it up to the side. At the half wall, they're fighting for it against the boards. 3 Habs on, 2 Kings. Who's going to come up with it? Habs do, but kind of give it away, right? Not kind of, they did. Edmondson with a good stick to avoid that cross-ice pass. Here come the Habs. No, offside. Drouin's offside at the line. Or not Drouin, somebody, but offside at the line. And a penalty. Interference. For LA. So Montreal goes on the power play here. Maybe that's what the call was. I don't know. It was behind the line. I think it was offside, and there was the trip behind the play. And the trip was, if it was a trip, but anyways, the guy was brought down. Interference call. So, Habs have a power play goal tonight. So let's see if they can get 2 and go up by a 2-1 score. Devo, of course, taking the draw to the right of Copley. Suzuki got brought in. Devo got thrown out. I don't know who won that draw. Kings clear it. Matheson picks it up. He's going to drop it back. And he did. Oh, nice pass by Suzuki to Anderson. He can't put it in, though. And the Kings cleared back. Here comes Matheson again. They send it back to who was it? They sent it to Hoffman, to Suzuki. Where's the puck? In the corner. Matheson was at the top of the slot. He didn't see a shot there, I guess. Has moving around. One-timer by Hoffman. I think it went wide or hit Anderson. I'm not sure what happened with it. They still have the puck, though. "37 seconds left in the power play. Suzuki's one-timer wide. Oh, someone's stick broke. Matheson's shot hit somebody blocked in front. "10 seconds left. One-timer by Hoffman. Big save by Copley. He hangs on, just pushing and shoving in front of the net. What are my thoughts on the Rangers? I think they made some good trades. They're a strong team. They're definitely a contender. There's like 4 really strong teams that beefed up in the East. It's going to be tough. For 2 of those are going to make it to the conference final, but and I think 2 are going to be gone like in the first round or 2. I think 3 seconds left on the power play, so this is pretty much killed off. Okay, so power play over. 14 minutes to go in the third. Some pressure here by the Kings. Oh, good defensive play by Gooley there. And he grabs the puck. He goes almost coast to coast. Gives it to Harvey Pinard. His shot high up on Copley. Makes the save, though. Love a face-off there. Is Boston done trading? I couldn't answer you that one. I think they have some cap space, so they might not be done. Leafs will go play golf after the first. Yeah, I mean, this year I'm not so sure about that, though. They made some good moves, and they're stronger. I don't know if it's enough to win the first round because I think if it's Tampa, they are going to beat Tampa. That's my thinking right now. It's not no goalie. Samsonov's been good this year. I just think that's their weak spot, though, right now. But not to say it's no goal. He's not fully fair to Samsonov, but I think he's a little unproven that way. If he gets hot for the playoffs, then they'll be good that way. I just don't think they get past Boston. And you got to figure if they're going to come out of the conference, they're going to have to go through Boston. Excuse me. Because it's not like Boston didn't do anything. They've improved themselves as well, and they're the strongest team in the league. So I think Toronto's going to have their hands full there. But they probably win a round, which I don't really like saying, but it's probably going to happen. They're on a TV timeout, by the way. The only thing going against Boston is kind of that they won. Looks like they're going to win the President's Trophy, which is the best team in the regular season. But that's so often it's a kiss of death for the playoffs. So we'll see. Face-off is to the right of Copley. Pitlick taking the draw because Devo was tossed. And the Habs ended up with it. I don't know who won that, really. It's kind of an even draw. Kings get it out. Send it into the corner. Habs can't get it out. Oh, God damn it. Velarde from right in close. I think a backhander, but right up to the top, back of the net. 2-1 Kings. Hey Thomas, how you doing, man? Habs just gave up the lead, so it's 2-1 for LA. That's how it's going. No, it wasn't a backhand. It was a forward shot, but he lifted it right up to the top. Top cheese for Velarde to make it 2-1. I don't remember how much time. There should be enough time. Montreal can come back. Will they? I don't know. That could be the like next goal wins. That could have been it right there. 12:25 to go. So there's time. Montreal's not going to give up, that's for sure. But I fear maybe LA going to put another one in. Puck into the Habs bench. We'll have a face-off. $12 minutes left here in the third. Could be 12 minutes left in the game. Montreal needs to score a goal to tie it up. But they're still in the game. Let's see how they respond. And there you go. Kopitar makes it 3-1. I remember what I said going into the third. I just hope this doesn't happen, and it's happening. So I think they've got a taste for blood right now, the Kings, and yeah. So right now 3-1. Perfectly placed shot there for Kopitar. Two goals in a minute 3 for them to go up 3-1. 11 and change to go. Let's hope the no quit in the Habs lead to some success here, but I don't hold out much hope. The LA goalie's been playing well, so I don't know. Yeah, Habs almost got caught there. Too many men on the ice. Here come the Habs. I want to call him Gavrikov. Guryanov gets his first as a Hab. Slap shot from the top of the left circle. And it was a rocket, and it beats Copley. They're within one. Nice. Guryanov with his first goal as a Hab. And you can see a bit there what he can do because he can fire that puck. Boom. Perfectly placed slap shot. Far corner, far side, right just inside the post. Beautiful shot. First goal is a Hab in his second game. That's what you want to see. You hate to see a guy come in and then struggle to get that first goal. So that changes things a little bit with 10 minutes to go in the third period. That evens things back up a little bit and gets Montreal back in the hunt. Adam, realistically, I'm not going to answer that because I personally can't see them trading Anderson to the Leafs. I don't see them trading any players to the Leafs that are going to help the Leafs. We don't do that. Both teams don't do that with each other traditionally. Does that mean anything necessarily? No, but I still don't see. I don't think Anderson's going anywhere. But then again, I could be wrong. Come on, guys. Let's get another one. Let's tie this up. Kovacevic waiting for guys to change up. Here he comes. Oh, Suzuki and Gavrikov try to connect there. Didn't work. Suzuki lost it just over the line. Gooley to Hoffman to Suzuki. Takes a hit and gives the puck away. Kempe with an all alone shot. Oh, there's the dangerous one. Good saves by Allen. Kempe shot, gave up a rebound. I don't know who else that was all alone there, and he made the save on that guy. And we'll have a face-off in front of him there. Definitely Allen doing his job, man. What would it take for me to say yes for trading Anderson an overpayment? What that is, I mean, I don't know. And from you guys, honestly, I can't. There's nobody there I could think off the top of my head say, yeah, I want him on my team that I could get for Anderson. So no. Now, is that because I'm biased against your team, Adam? Yeah, you know the answer to that. So sorry. I don't even like the fact that I had Noel Achari, whatever, however you pronounce that goddamn name. And then you guys got him, and now I have to have a Toronto player on my fantasy pool. So there you go. Yeah, Grimes, I could see that. Kopitar and Quick played together for a long time. Yeah, it's a tough thing, eh? When you lose a friend off your team like that. It's kind of tough. But they're professionals and they're supposed to be able to handle it. So what are you going to do? It's part of the game. You got to move on. Face off is to the left of Allen. Devo, of course, taking the draw. Wins that draw. Eight and a half minutes to go. Oh, nice avoidance of a check by Harvey Pinard. Fight. No? I thought there was a fight. Well, boys, you're running out of time. I'd love to see him tie it up. Grimes, I would think there's another one there, Larkin and Bertuzzi. Yeah, I was a little surprised that they did trade him like that. And Bertuzzi, perfect kind of player to fit into Boston, right? Seven minutes to go in the third. Habs need the next goal. If LA gets it though, and that's how it ends up, I would have had the right score. Grimes, yeah, wasn't that? I don't think he hit him on purpose, Anderson. They just collided. Sometimes in hockey, you just can't help it. You're that nothing you can do but collide with somebody. Grimes, the Bruins. I mean, but you got to also take into account that maybe the reason they got Bertuzzi was because Taylor Hall um, injured and on the LTIR. So, but yeah, I thought that's a pretty good move for them. And like I said, kind of player you think, yeah, would be a Boston Bruin, right? Face off to the left of Allen. Devo on the draw. He wins that. Flipped out to center ice. Kings with it now. They get it out. Flipped into Habs zone. Sent out. I don't know who that was. Kovacevic, I guess. Habs get it into the Kings zone. Anyway, 5:55 to go in third. 3-2 LA. Habs need the next goal. Copley covers up, and we'll have a face-off there. Is Hall going to be back for playoff time? I no idea. I know there's talk of that. They're doing that. They put him on the LTIR, and they'll bring him back in time for the playoffs. I have no idea. Adam, I was just saying that actually too. Is that for your guys to get into the conference final, they're going to have to beat the Bruins. I think, and that might prove to be too much. So I imagine the Bruins are who you're worried about this year in the playoffs. Except for it could be that they got the President's Trophy jinx, and then so who knows? But they haven't won the league yet. But I kind of doubt they won't. So anyway, all's good. If the Leafs don't go anywhere, all's good for me. But yeah, I mean, I gotta think the Bruins are a big worry. You want to see the Rangers versus Boston in the Cup final? Can't happen. Conference final, yeah. Cup final won't happen. By the way, TV timeout. So waiting for the commercial to end, and we'll get back to the game. Something like 6 minutes left, somewhere around there in the third. Face-off is to the right of Copley. And false start there. It was won by LA, but they'll redo that. I kind of think I agree with you, Adam. I kind of think I agree with you. But I got to tell you, I'm not automatically giving them, if that's the case, then giving that series to Boston. I think Rangers are going to be pretty strong. Getting down to the 5-minute mark left in the third. Careful, boys. Penalty coming up to Montreal. Delayed penalty right now. Get a stick on that puck, boys. Don't let them kill all the time off on this delayed penalty. Habs finally touch it. Hooking call. Anyways, and then Arvidsson, I think, gets nailed into the net. Takes the net off the mooring. Maybe there's another, I don't know. Drouin for hooking. Yeah, Grimes possible. I mean, there's been a couple of teams that won winning the but it's in general, it's like it's a curse. So we'll see if they break that or not. Boston versus the Avalanche for the finals. Could be. Peter Peterson. What's looking grim? .420 to go. Love that time. And in the third. And the LA has got a minute 40 left on the power play. Gotta think if they don't score on this power play, Habs are probably going to pull the goalie when it's done. Off a stick and out. Face off will be at the blue line. I think the Habs blue line. Yeah, just over to the Habs blue line. Deneau wins the draw. Minute 15 left on the power play. Good interception there by, I think, Matheson. Habs working hard on the PK. 52 seconds left in the power play, so they're doing a good job tonight killing off the Kings power plays because the Kings have second best power play in the league. So good job by Habs PK unit. We are down to 3:05 in the third. 30 seconds left in the power play. I expect shortly thereafter, Allen will get pulled. Ten seconds left in the power play. Habs cleared all the way down. And they're on it. Harvey Pinard, good effort there. Oh, they killed the power play off. 2.5 minutes to go in the third, and maybe the game. Habs looking to get the puck deep now so that Allen can get pulled. They can't seem to manage that though. Come on, boys, carry it deep. They get it in deep. And they keep possession, so maybe they pull the goalie. Not yet. Nope. I guess they're not going to pull him. Allen out. Extra attacker on the ice. Minute 21 to go. Savard whiffed on a one-timer. Minute 5 to go. Copley covers or hangs on to a puck. We'll have a face-off in front of him. Timeout for the Habs. Nail biter to the end. So you're looking at the back there. You see Drouin. This could be his last minute as a Hab. Could be. We're lucky. Not seeing Edmondson out there, so but it could be their last games as a Hab. More than likely, Edmondson's last minute as a Montreal Canadian. Got a minute and 3 to try to tie it up. What was the biggest Leafs Habs trade? That's a good question. Oh man, Guryanov to Suzuki right at the side of the net. Almost. That was close. Damn it. 37 seconds. They're fighting hard. But here goes. This is it. Nope. And now, oh, saved by Guryanov. 20 seconds. I don't think there's enough time here, but you never know. One more chance. Nope. Puck gets intercepted. It was stick in the way. 10 seconds left. Can they give it one last push? Where's Caulfield when you need him? And that's going to be it. That's it. Habs lose 3-2 to LA. Well fought game. It was a good game. It was fun to Anyway, um, yeah, anyways, good game so far. A good game, I mean, tonight. And the result could have been better, but also it's a fine result, right? They lost, so everybody that's on Team Tank should be happy. And there you go. I'm not going to stick around because I have a big day tomorrow. Please, if you know the podcast, the Habs and Dabs podcast, I'm going to be on there tomorrow at 1, guesting for about a half hour. At 2 tomorrow afternoon, Pete and I will do our 2-hour deadline show. And then there's the game tomorrow night. Anaheim, Montreal's in Anaheim. So we have that. It's a big day. I hope you guys will check us out. And I'm not going to stay because it's already after 1. Thanks everybody for being here. Really appreciate that you were here right to the end. And I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, stay safe. Peace out, y'all. Have a good night, guys. Get some sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Ciao, everybody.